So tell me, which stock in the renewable energy industry is your favorite? Mine haven't been discussed yet on this channel. My name is Mike Yahoo and I'm the founder of Dividend Stocks Rocks. I'm also the host of this YouTube channel where I help you invest with more conviction so you can enjoy your retirement. Last week, I have discussed two of my favorite companies in the renewable energy sector, but I kind of forgot to talk about my favorite one. Every other 2-3 weeks, I explain why I have a company in my portfolio. So we're doing some kind of a portfolio review, and I'm telling you all about Brookfield Renewable Energy today. If you haven't seen the video from last week, click on subscribe button, like this video, and make sure that you go back because this one was quite a popular video. Those two companies were strong dividend growers, and if you're looking for a pure play on the renewable energy sector, you're going to love Brookfield Renewable Energy. So first, this company, well diversified across all kind of renewable energy. So we're talking about hydroelectricity, we're talking about wind farms and solar panel. Most importantly, they have incredibly huge amount of pipelines. So it's not just about it's not providing renewable energy today, but this company will grow their business like there's no tomorrow. Don't forget, Brookfield Renewable is also backed by Brookfield Asset Management. Brookfield Asset Management is pretty much the equivalent of it's our Canadian Berkshire Hathaway, I would say. They have now about 80 billions in available liquidity to invest in their kids societies, such as Brookfield Renewable or industry or infrastructure or business partners. But today we're going to go a little bit deeper in the renewable. So one thing that I love about this company is because it is backed by such a large business, they have a lot of liquidity, they have a lot of scale, and they are present across the world. So it's pretty much like buying an ETF on renewable energy because they are present in North America, Latin America, in Europe, in Asia. They are everywhere, and they have a very solid balance sheet. Moving a little bit deeper now, I talked about the pipeline. So right now they have 21 gigawatt operational, but 62. So it's like 3 times their volume in terms of power that is under development. This means that while you're looking for a company that will be able to help the transition from oil and gas industry towards renewable, well, I think that BEP is one of them. Quick note on their symbol. The company is trading on both the US market and the Canadian market. It could get confusing because they offer 4 types of symbols. So BEP and BEPC, and then BEP.UN and BEPC.TO. Kind of crazy, right? So the thing is, they offer a limited partnership BEP in the US, same thing in similar thing as a trust unit with BEP.UN. So make sure that you have a discussion with your accountant in terms of tax implication depending on the country and the account that you invest in. The other thing is they had created the corporate class shares, so classic shares in a few years ago, BEPC or BEPC.TO. So this one will react pretty much as a regular share. It was created mostly for mutual funds, institutional investors, and US investors that didn't want to deal with taxes with a limited partnership and could invest in a classic company. So I do have corporate shares in my account. I don't think it's going to make a big difference moving forward. What we have seen is that first there's a high demand for the corporate class share and then it dropped back. So technically it's the same, the 2 types of shares are tracking the same company, offering the same thing, paying the same dividend. My guess is maybe the trust unit will offer slightly a higher yield and will provide a little bit less of total returns in terms of stock price appreciation, while the BEPC should go a little bit more about offers and demand. But that's just a wild guess. There's not clear explanation on why one is going up or going down before the other, but I don't think the spread will be that much moving forward. One thing that I love about this company is that you have a great great balance between growth and income. So a yield around 3.5% with a dividend growth expectation between 5 to 9. It is a very solid play, regardless if you're an income seeking investor or if you are a total return investor like as I am. Here's the magic of dividend growth investing. This company has been increasing its dividends since 2001 at an annualized growth rate of 6%. So if you're thinking about beating inflation, Brookfield Renewable is there for you. What I like about this one is that you also have a play on a trendy topic where we're going to need more renewable energy going forward. You have a lot of dividend growth, and on top of that, if you look at the total return, it's amazing. Now, don't expect to achieve 17% annualized growth rate on your investment on BEPC forever, but you can see that there's definitely a lot of growth going on. Most of it happened over the past few years. I don't think it's over now. I think that the best part is yet to come. As I mentioned, there's a lot of pipeline. If you look at their diversification in terms of percentage, I just love how it's well balanced. So all kinds of energy sources, all kinds of countries. It's long-term contract, 15 years on average with the contract. So similar to what I've discussed with Atlantica Yield last week. So please go back to the link description below to watch the other video. But just to let you know, this one is well diversified, aim for growth. You're going to have some stability here in terms of dividend payment. So you have everything you need if you are a dividend growth investor. Going forward now, including all those pipelines, there's an inflation protection as well in their contract. They're going to work on their margin because there's a lot of projects that they can use their scale to benefit from economies of scales. They have a strong pipeline. They're going to also do more mergers and acquisition. They're back with Brookfield Asset Management with bunch of cash behind. There's no reason why you would not have this stock in your portfolio. So last year, I've used a part of my dividend payment to initiate a position, and not too long ago, I got rid of Andrew Peller in my portfolio and decided to put all that money into Brookfield Renewable. So now I have a full position on this one. I'm very happy with this diversification it brings. And in my opinion, it is definitely the best renewable energy play right now. But I'm curious, I would like to hear about your play, your favorite energy stock right now, renewable energy stocks, obviously. So don't forget to like this video. It helps the channel to grow. Subscribe to the channel as well to make sure that you will be there next week for my next video. And until then, don't forget to stay invested.